Step back, baby. We going in. Philadelphia 76ers putting in the business, putting in the work. Surprise team for me in this 2021 season. Let's talk about it, man. Look at the rankings. Sixers number one in the East Coast, beating out Milwaukee, Brooklyn at where Brooklyn at, Boston, Indiana, and hey, look at my man Lamelo doing his thing. Charlotte Hornets are in the playoff hunt along with the Atlanta Hawks. I mentioned the Hawks as well as the Cleveland Cavaliers as potential teams that could go into this playoff hunt. And right now they're in it. One team that has let me down but is coming up and is fully healthy. Watch out for the Chicago Bulls. The big surprise in the East has been the Miami Heat. Now let's stay on topic and get on with Ben Simmons' conversation. So the East once again is the weakest, the weakest link. So it's anybody's chance to get in the fucking playoff hunt. It is what it is. Sorry for cussing, but it is what it is. We know Orlando's going to go through some trouble. They took a big loss with the outing of Mr. Markelle Fultz, my man. Washington is just a straight disappointment because with Westbrook and Beal, you should at least be in the 9th or 10th slot. They're not even there. Detroit is horrible. I could see a buyout of Blake Griffin, and I'm telling you, if you're looking at pieces, need to go look at Detroit. I bet they're willing to move a lot of folks, even through buyouts. So that's something to be scary about. Brooklyn, where Brooklyn at? Once again, Blake Griffin to Brooklyn will be interesting. Now, as we continue on and look at Ben Simmons, since I just messed up the topic as usual, we look at his career averages. The dude's a near triple-double. I hated him because of one thing. He don't shoot the three ball. He doesn't want to shoot the three ball. He used to shoot the three ball in high school. Now, for some reason, when he got to the NBA, the game has stopped, and he's turned it over into more of a Magic Johnson type of role, taller, but not again, vision is not the same. I know people are going to say he has great court vision. He does, but he's not Magic Johnson. And the next thing that I have a problem with Ben Simmons is he's a ball stopper. Even though he's 6'9", he's almost a 6'9" point forward. At the end of the day, he's not a full-time point guard. And I think the Sixers are missing that. And there's a guy named Dennis Smith Jr. that should be in the talks on the realms. He's going down to the G League as an opportunity for the Sixers to upgrade and have a true point guard on his team. And I know he's more in the Steph Curry realm as far as scoring, but he's still a legitimate point guard in my opinion. He can get the assist. Ben Simmons, the other issue we have with him is the fact that if it's half-court ball, he doesn't utilize his advantage in getting to the post more, because when he gets there, he's unstoppable. I think the kid should be averaging at least 18 points a game. That's without any three-point shooting. He is there with the rebounds, right? Career average is almost 10. Let's get into the facts right now. Let's get to the stats real quick. This year, 13, again, same career-type averages with the big contract. You expect an improvement. He's not there. And then we look at the rebounds per game. I just had it up on the side here. Looks like he's averaging about 8.1 rebounds per game this season with 8 assists. So he's nearly a triple-double, similar to Alonzo Ball. But our issue is not shooting the three ball, not improving what you can do inside of the game from a scoring perspective. He has to give you more for this team to continue to win, but it's obvious his impact. The Sixers, check out the roster real quick. Sixers are the number one team in the East Coast. We can't say no more. No one called it. No one thought they would be. Everyone had Boston, Milwaukee. They're talking about Brooklyn. But right now, the Philadelphia 76ers are the best team because of the incredible season from Joel Embiid. And I'm not going to lie to you, because of the incredible vision and courtmanship of Mr. Ben Simmons. In addition to, as we look at the opportunities for Ben Simmons to become great, was the move of adding Doc Rivers. And with Doc Rivers came a lot of three-point shooters. That's what he went after. He said, Ben Simmons can't shoot. I'm going to surround him with shooters. And he has that. Tobias Harris, Shake Milton, Seth Curry, Danny Green, Tyrese Maxey, Korkmaz can shoot the three. So you got Mike Scott can shoot the three. So you got a full team. Oh, shit. Terrence Ferguson's not even playing. He can shoot the three. Matisse Thybulle can shoot the three. I mean, you're looking at a pretty deadly team when I look back at the moves that were made from the three-point line, right? Let's look at what they're doing. And then you got a stretch five and Embiid who can shoot the three, because look at the stats. Three-point field goal percentage, and Embiid's over 40%. That's good moves, man. Tobias Harris is over 40%. That's good moves. Seth Curry's over 40%. Danny Green's getting his groove back. He's almost at 40%. Tyrese Maxey's a volume scorer. Let's see if he can get going. Korkmaz, almost at 40%. Isaiah Joe, I hate to say I skipped over him, but he's almost at 40%. I forget about Dwight Howard. They don't count, right? Mike Scott is not playing too well. Once he gets going, he should be in the 35 percentile, right? So, again, they got a lot of good moves from Doc Rivers, you understanding the strengths and weaknesses of his team and putting them in the right position. Now, do you trade Ben Simmons, all right? So now James Harden would have gave him another addition. I think James Harden would have fit in well with this team if it was a one-for-one trade with Ben Simmons, because again, we just mentioned the utilization, the spreading the floor, and the three-point shooters. However, what does Ben Simmons give you that James Harden couldn't give you? It's the toughness inside and the defense. So would I trade Ben Simmons now when I look at it? When I look at what Doc Rivers has done? No. Would I add a point guard, a true point guard to this team? Because I understand it's Ben Simmons, but I understand they think Tyrese Maxey is a point guard. Yes, I would. I would go after Dennis Smith Jr. at any cost. No, let me not lie to you. I would go after Dennis Smith Jr. with a second-round pick. Maybe it's traded Isaiah Joe, one of those guys. Get him over and give your chance a legitimate shot. I think they have the best shot now after before the Jimmy Butler trade, because that was an awesome team. That was probably the best Sixer team ever. But they can get back close to that range by adding a Dennis Smith Jr. like player to the squad. And that'll be probably their third scorer. I think that's what they're missing here, because Ben Simmons is a third option from a scoring perspective, unless he puts in work in the post, and then B can't carry the load the full time. We know about the injury. So right now, would you still trade Ben Simmons? I remember I was talking about him earlier. If it was James Harden, I'd probably go, baby, right? Because I can make up the rebounding. But now I don't see anyone else out there that can average a triple-double. So you got to keep Ben Simmons, but you got to add the guard. I'm going to sign off here, man. The Step Back Kid, Mikey. I'm gone. Peace. Love the video, man. Like, subscribe, and share, baby. I'm out.